Howdy ho there, it's Matthew Reinhart. It's another learning unit. Hey, let's make it pop. We're going around the world. These are world landmarks. And today we're going to make a cool pop-up of Angkor Wat, which is in Cambodia. Ooh, now remember, all these pops for this learning unit, you can assemble them all together to form a mighty, well, not a giant mighty robot. They actually form a giant cool map that you can put on your wall. Look at that. It's so cool. And we're just learning about all these different cool landmarks. Oh, and by the way, if I pronounce anything wrong, I want to apologize ahead. I'm not the best at getting these all right. Well, let's learn a little bit about Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument by land area in the world. It's 402 acres or 162 hectares. So the temple was built in Cambodia in the early 12th century, and it was built by the Khmer king Suryavarman II, and so it was a long time ago. It's been around. And it was originally built as a Hindu temple, but then later on converted to a Buddhist temple. And it's just an amazing place. I hope I get to visit it one day. So let's get started making our pop-up. So first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to download the templates, and there's a link down below, so you just click on the link, download the templates, and print them out onto some cardstock. Cardstock is a little heavier than regular paper, and you can use any color you'd like. You're going to see two different types of lines. You're going to see a solid black line, and you're going to see a dotted black line. And we're going to start with those dotted black lines. So everywhere you see a dotted black line, you're going to take a ruler, and you're going to take a big paper clip, and you're going to line up that ruler wherever the dotted black line is, and you're going to press the edge of that paper clip into the paper. Wherever those dotted lines are, and that's where there's going to be a fold. And then next, what do we do with that solid black line? Well, we cut along all those solid black lines. Pretty easy, right? So we're going to follow with a nice pair of scissors that we like to use, that feel comfortable. You know, take your time cutting things out. And when you're cutting things out, sometimes what I do is I tell people, move the paper rather than moving your scissors, and it'll be a lot easier to get around some of those corners. So wow, we've cut out all the pieces of the pop-up, and now we're going to just fold along all those lines. Now we scored them, so it'll be a lot easier for all these folds to fold. Let's take this piece here, fold it there. How about this one here? This little tab, just like that and that. And we're just kind of, we're telling the paper, this is the direction you need to go. Hey, fold, this is the way you need to go. So we folded that piece there. And then this big piece, there's a lot of folds on this one. Here, let's pull it, make sure. So what do we got? We got this little fold here, and this fold here, and this fold here. This folds right here on the building, and this piece here, and one last fold. Let's get it. There we go, right there. That's gonna all assemble to become the main part of the building. Look at that. Let's get started assembling it. We're gonna use some craft glue, okay? Regular like Elmer's glue, any sort of white craft glue you can use. Actually, you could probably even use the colored glues that they have now. There's all kinds of colored, like glitter and whatever glue. You're really not going to see the glue on this, but use whatever you want to use, whatever color glue you like. So let's first, we're gonna put some glue in these two little gray areas and glue these tabs on for this back building. Actually, it's the building that's going to be inside one of the temple buildings structures. So we're going to glue this tab down. You can see that the tab that's on the piece actually matches up exactly with that gray area on the base page. And see, it's centered on that fold line. Look at that. And make sure to let your tabs glue on real well. These tabs are going to glue down on the base page just like that. So let's put some glue just in that little gray area. Don't go crazy with the glue. Don't make a big old puddle. And we just want it inside that little area. So, spread the glue around if you put a little too much. Or take it off with like a scrap piece of paper. Let's glue that one right in there. See how that tab fit on the left side there? I always have to look at my hand because I don't know the difference between right and left. And then on the right side, see, I just looked again. On the right side, we're going to put that tab just in place, just like that. So it's only 4 tabs that glue down to the base page. Look at that. We're going to press it, and you want to make sure that none of that gray area shows. Your tab on that piece should cover it completely. Now we're going to just add this. Look at this. This tab just glues right over the other end. So let's use a little glue just on the piece. See how it glues right there? Just in that, and the tab should fit right on top of that piece. Let's on that area, that gray area on the left side of the building pop. Look at that. Awesome. There is our pop. Hey, and we can even add a little bit of information. Here are the facts that we talked about earlier about Angkor Wat. We can glue that on there if you want, just so we have the facts. Now, you don't have to do that. This is just an extra added thing if you want to learn. Or you could write a story about it, or you could draw more pictures on the side. I mean, you could do whatever you want with this. This is the fun part. This is the customizing. So, oh, yeah, and don't forget, you have to put the cover on. So we're just going to glue it to the outside. This is the cover of just our pop, and you're going to see part of a map on the cover. That's going to be a part of the huge map that we're making of the world. Whoa, look at, there's our temple of Angkor Wat. Look at that. Now it's just one temple. There's a lot more temples all around it, but this is just one. Look at, you can decorate it, you can color it in. You can do whatever you want to make it look special. This is your project. So look at that. Awesome. Welcome to Angkor Wat. Look at that. Oh, whoa, it's cool. I wish I was going there. Gosh, I'm going to go there one day. Hey, well, I hope you've enjoyed making this pop-up. Be sure to hit like and subscribe down below. This is Matthew Reinhart saying, see you later. Next time, we're going to have more. Bye-bye. Take care, everyone.